All right, let's talk about something we all think we know how to do, washing our hair. But what if I told you there's a very specific, expert-approved method that could fix a ton of the most common scalp problems people deal with? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
So, I gotta ask you straight up, are you really washing your hair the right way? Because according to trichologist William Gaunitz, a lot of the issues we deal with, they could be coming from a routine that's just not getting the job done.
Okay, so how do you even know if your routine is the problem? Well, your body is pretty good at sending out signals. So let's dive into the main signs of an unhappy scalp, the exact things this special washing method is designed to tackle.
Take a look at this list. Does any of it sound a little too familiar? You know, that constant nagging, itchy scalp you can't stop scratching. Or seeing those little flakes on your dark shirts. What about an oily scalp that feels greasy just hours after you've washed it? These are the big three signs that, something in your routine needs to change.
All right, enough with the problems, let's get to the solution. The secret sauce here is something called the double shampoo method. And you gotta focus on that word, double. We're not talking about one quick scrub. This is a two-step process that creates the foundation for a genuinely clean scalp. I mean, we're talking about getting right to the root of the issue. So how does this actually work? Let's walk through it. For wash number 1, you're going to take just a quarter-size drop of shampoo. And the technique here is super important. You want to massage it in really well, but start at the back, at the nape of your neck, and work your way forward. Now here's the game changer. Don't rinse it immediately. You've got to let it sit for about 60 to 90 seconds. That gives it time to actually break down all that surface gunk. Then you can rinse it all out.
And now for the part that almost everyone skips. You do it again. The whole thing. A second time. Seriously. This isn't about wasting shampoo. It's a completely different way of thinking about cleaning your scalp. It's all about that deep clean, and we'll get into exactly why in just a bit.
Okay, so your scalp is now squeaky clean. Time for conditioner, right? But hold on, because this is where things get, well, a little weird. This next step is probably going to challenge everything you thought you knew about how to use conditioner.
You'll grab another quarter-sized amount, this time of conditioner. But, and you might not believe this, instead of just putting it on the ends of your hair, you're going to massage it directly into your scalp. Yep. Let it sit there for a minute or two, and then rinse it all out completely.
Let's just pause on that for a second. The expert's exact words were, you're actually going to massage the conditioner into your scalp. This isn't just some casual suggestion, it's the whole point. The one thing we've always been warned would make our hair a greasy mess is, in this routine, the key to a healthy scalp. Crazy, right? So at this point, you're probably wondering, what is the deal with all this? Why 2 washes? Why am I putting conditioner on my roots? I know, it sounds a little nuts, but there's actually some real science that makes it all click. Let's get into it. The difference between 1 wash and 2 is huge. Think of it like this. That first wash is just skimming the surface. It gets rid of the daily grime, the oil, the hairspray. But the second wash, that's the deep dive. With that surface layer gone, it can actually get down into the hair follicle and clean out the stuff that causes the real problems. You know, like fungus and other microscopic things that lead to all that itching and flaking. Okay, check out this number. 4 millimeters. What on earth could that have to do with washing your hair? Well, believe it or not, this tiny number is the entire reason this whole double wash thing is so critical.
Because 4 millimeters, that's how deep your hair follicles are, on average. That quick first wash, it's just not getting down in there. No way. But the second wash, on a scalp that's already had the surface junk cleared off, now that has a fighting chance to get all the way down and do the deep cleaning that your scalp has been crying out for.
So, let's just recap the whole shebang, from start to finish. First wash, shampoo, massage, and let it sit for up to 90 seconds, then rinse. Second wash, shampoo, massage, and let it sit again. Rinse again. And the grand finale, conditioner, massage right into your scalp for a minute or two. Then one final rinse. That's it. That is the whole expert-approved process.
At the end of the day, it's pretty simple. Your scalp is the foundation for your hair. You can't have healthy hair without a healthy foundation. This isn't just about getting your hair clean, it's about taking care of the soil that it grows from. And it really makes you think, doesn't it? Are you actually giving that foundation the care and attention it really truly deserves?